that was the downside lah.
But 3.5 years later, we are still here.
And you're still farting at me.
Can you stop telling everybody about all my 丑事 on like video? Wow.
Okay, welcome to another episode of Uncut, guys. Today we have good friends Grace and Cheryl with us. So maybe you can introduce yourself to our audience.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm the co-founder of New Fit at Kallang Wave Mall, a fitness and martial arts studio.
Okay, where do I start? I'm Cheryl and...
Multi-hyphenate.
Yeah, correct. That's the best way to describe it. I'm a content creator. I run marathons as a hobby. I have a body positivity movement called Rock the Naked Truth.
Yeah, I've been there before. One time.
The shirtless run, you must come back. Yeah, and I do a lot of things.
So guys, can you share with us how did you guys meet?
You were at the wedding, what?
I know I was at the wedding, but I want to know the backstory, ma.
And then he was the only one in the entire wedding, right, to shoot you when I walked in.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I
Only one.
You have the footage, right?
I have 6, a production crew of 6, and none of them shot your face.
Yeah.
My
face was really like very kanchong.
My bride damn beautiful. Wow, best bride in the world. Anyway, how did you meet? Okay, she'll give you the executive summary because she's the kind of just A, B, C done. I will say, wow, 这个去外婆家啦, then 去外公家 that kind. So
because you're the little chatterbox, man.
Yeah. So okay, you start first, then I will just like top up whatever details. Yeah.
We met at my other business.
Friends.
No.
Oh, how we met first? Okay, yeah.
So we met at my other business, and she came to interview my ex-business partner.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then so that was the first time
That we like
actually
just see. But she doesn't even remember. I was the one that told you about it. I said I was there, and then the business partner was like, yeah, this is my partner, great. And she's like, then she go and teach her class. So and I remember, okay, you don't even remember that.
So it's love at first sight for...
No. This one was super long ago, like
Don't bluff,
super long ago.
Okay.
That's why you.
This one, take it offline. Later we'll
No.
sort it out.
No. This was a really long time ago. Okay, this like this really long time ago. Okay, anyway.
But we met at a friend's party. Yeah.
Okay.
Housewarming party, January 2018. 1st January 2018.
Okay.
You better jot it down.
Very good.
It's a milestone.
Yeah. So that's just a generic like a friend's housewarming party. But then we became friends. At that time, both of us were attached with our own partners, and then I was straight. Like so just saw her as a friend lah. Yeah,
Okay.
and then we just hung out a lot together as friends lor.
Saw each other through many breakups and.
So it's like a 患难见真情.
Something like that lah.
Something like that,
And because we live very near each other, I was down the road at Bedok South only, and so she's the introvert kind, so she's always at home. Hey, dinner no, I'm like, hey, walk dog no, hey, okay. And then so we met a lot because of the proximity. It always helps. Then that's where we got very very close. Then there was a window one day where we were both single, and then
So what happened?
You
So who approached who first?
sexually harassed me.
hey, hello, 这种东西不会讲的嘞. Please take this out. Walao. Can you please
Now you
minus?
got me.
Hey, hello, this is my reputation. So really cannot put lah. Cannot put lah.
Really, man? No lah. I think we were just.
Okay
This is
lah,
called
okay.
uncut.
Walao.
There
My
was
mother see this eh.
there was a moment.
Okay, there was a moment. Okay, later we share.
Okay, there was
Later
a
we share
moment.
offline.
Okay.
No lah, basically she was at my place, then we were just hanging out as friends, and then I just suddenly felt like kissing her, then I just pull in and kiss her.
Oh wow! It's like,
Yeah,
can we reenact the moment?
My motto in life is do first, think later. It has gotten me into trouble a lot of times. But she讲话, then I just pull in and kiss her.
Wow,
Yeah.
very
And then,
romantic,
I mean,
So were you taken aback or what? It's like, hey, what are you doing? Or
she
you
kissed
just
back.
take it-
She said it's rude not to kiss back.
You kiss first, then you think about it later, ma.
Okay, that's something in common, one, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Then it was there, then from there it was a bit like, okay, let's not rush to label anything because I've been straight my whole life. We are very good friends, and we're also very worried about ruining the friendship, ma. Because at the end of the day, you
that's
don't want to
true.
lose
Yeah.
the friendship, right? That's the most important. So, like, we just wait. Then 6 weeks later, this fella proposed.
Oh wow!
So, this one you got ask her. Until today, I don't know why she proposed so quickly. You ask her, she don't know why.
I think it's the kiss lah, the spontaneous.
Too powerful, right?
Like, very good kisser.
Yeah, why? Yeah, 6 weeks from the kiss, she proposed.
So how?
No lah, I mean, it was because, you know, we had to, like she said, we're very good friends, right? So obviously the friendship is very important, and it makes you have to accelerate the process of soul searching. Like, is this really the correct person? Because if not, then we should end this quickly lah, right? Because then we can at least try to salvage the friendship, right?
Strike the iron while it's hot lah. So when the feeling is there, I think for most people, when you go through different relationships, then when you finally find that one, then you're like, okay lah, confirm 卖图了, let's go for it. So I think that was what went through in her mind.
But it was a bit of a gamble also, right? Or were you like sure?
I mean, it was a gamble because, like, you know, then later after proposing, then you suddenly started farting at me.
Oh, that's a sign of.
But that's normal, right? Yeah, that's normal. That means you're comfortable with the person. You're
very
truly
comfortable,
exactly.
Yeah.
See?
So yeah, but
So that
she
was the
doesn't fart lah. She doesn't fart in front of me.
That was the downside lah.
But 3.5 years later, we are still here.
And you're still farting at me.
Can you stop telling everybody about all my 丑事 on like video? Wow.
I think I like the chemistry that you guys have really like
because
like
then I think
couple.
that's what we like lor, because we were friends first. So like, you know, like we are friends, best friends and lovers.
Yeah.
I think that's quite important because in a relationship, sometimes, you know, romance will fade or anything, and you still need the foundation.
Yeah, I think the leap of faith is that if everything goes wrong, then the friends
That's
power
the
will
risk
also
lor.
be
I
gone.
will lose a ride or die friend lor.
Yeah.
I remember last time before we got together, I had a list. My ride or die friend, number 1, Grace Huang then Mueller. Then I made my only ride or die friend, my wife. See?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean my only right or
Fair
die
enough,
friend,
fair
my wife. But I really, number 1 then, 细料了, 无聊了.
Cannot find. Go through a
Then still
phone list.
bridesmaid, okay lah this one. Then end up, I become your bride.
Okay.
Yes. Pro tip, kids, marry your ride or die friend.
Just one. Just
one.
So what challenges have you been facing? I mean,
What kind of challenges? As in like, as a couple
as
or?
a couple, and then going through, I think, emotional part. Is there any sort of challenges that you
The
go
farting
through? So the traumatizing is the farting lah. That's it lah.
Hey, I really
What
get
about
in
for
trouble
you?
sometimes, you know.
Really?
Yeah, cause at night, like in bed, then she wants to wind down. Cause she has a special, she has a ritual, and she will
okay.
看新闻, and then she will like read a bit of news what's happening, then she will rest, and then she wants to wind down. Then I'm like, then 臭死 that kind. Yeah,
臭死啊.
then she be like, darling,
Jialat.
can you please leave the room? I'm like, how I know which farts are smelly, right? You won't know what. Sometimes it's quiet and not
It's
smelly.
a
What.
hit or miss.
Then she will really, her tone will be, then I'm like, sorry. Then I will start giggling, it's not funny. I'm like, oh, 笑了, 戏了.
That's true love. That's true love.
I say it's true love. I will never do this in front of friends.
No, I'm true love for her.
is-
Sorry, you don't get it wrong.
Yeah, shish.
Okay, so moving forward, you guys are together for what, 3.5
3.5 Depending on when you
right?
publish this video, from what is the date?
Okay, 3.5 plus lah. Maybe.
What's the date? 3.5 years from when?
22nd February.
Which year?
Jialat, this one have to
2021.
cut that?
Yes.
Okay, wow, good.
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
got it. Yeah.
22nd Feb 2021. So, however, when is already, in 3 days time is exactly 3.5 years.
Congratulations.
Stop it lah.
Wow, good lor. So yeah, we
Because-
try to publish it.
Because this is my longest relationship ever.
Wow.
So every month she's like, congratulations.
Oh, so that's
Whatever.
very congratulations. I will text you guys on the 22nd to congratulate you.
Yeah, congratulations.
So yeah, so
Challenges
other
for
than
me,
that,
not really lah.
other than that, no other.
I think, okay, I wouldn't call it a challenge, but it's very interesting because I am an extrovert clearly. And living with an introvert is, I wouldn't call it challenging, but it's more like interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there are a lot of things that I learn and like, oh.
It's like that one lah.
Yeah, it's very, because I'm so used to like, you know, run around and then, you know, like 10 different people, because I'm freelance in my work, right? So I can have 10 different clients asking me 10 different things at the same time. Like what you do lah, right? You have
Yes,
different
yes.
customers. 我今天要看这间屋子，我明天要住那个, you know, you have to answer. So for her is, everybody wants something from me, whether it's 帮我买东西 or like 我今天可以见你吗? So to her, it's as long as someone reaches out to her, it's someone wanting something from her. And she'll get very overwhelmed when there's too many of that. Then I'm like, oh wow. And then she'll be very quiet and she'll need like after the wedding, she hid on the couch for like 2 weeks, never talk to anybody, just needed to.
Oh, this is part that we
Yeah.
don't see like.
Yeah.
Really.
But
'Cause
I'm just like,
I thought
wow.
she's an extrovert. as well.
Oh, she had Wei Yan.
Yeah, because she's like, wow, you know, and then like, so actually she...
The wedding took a lot out of her. Maybe I should give him some B-rolls, you know, like when you dance. When I saw, I'm like, I never seen my wife dance before. Then someone still sing for us, like, wow. Then they say after that, social battery for the next 2 weeks gone. However amount of power banks you have also cannot. No use. So that was what I felt was very interesting because it's like a clear introvert living with an introvert. So that extrovert living with introvert. So certain adjustments needed to be made. I also need to be more mindful. Like, cause I will come morning, I wake up at 5 a.m. I go and run. I come back at 8 a.m. Hello, you know, this morning my run, I saw this bird, that bird, then the dog, and then she's like, I just woke up. Like indoor voice play. Then we're like, oh, right, we'll wait for like 6 hours. You know what I mean? Or come back at night. Then I'm the kind that 我很喜欢 like share gossip. You know, like, hey, I tell you that day this person, she's like, who are these people? I'm like, the who and the where lah. 他们离婚呢. Then she'll be like, and this will affect me how?
Oh wow, that's...
Yeah, then I'm just like...
That's a very strong reply.
Then I'm like, you don't want to know, you don't want to know, man. Then she's like, and what value will they add to my life? Then I'm like, okay lah. Then okay lah.
Now I really think this card, wow.
You show this card, you see?
Really...
This one. Little Miss Chatterbox talked more than a lot. She talked and talked and talked and talked and talked all the time.
I see the nod of approval on Grace's face.
Okay, anyway, moving on, next question.
Okay, moving on. Okay, so Grace, you run New Fit and then you do a lot of things. So let's start with you lah, easier. So what has the business done to you, and how do you manage so far?
I mean, clearly because I'm an introvert, having a safe space at home is very important to me. So the home environment really is important.
It's your sanctuary.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, like she said, there's a lot of responsibility, right? Every time someone reaches out to you, every time I look at my phone, it's a new surprise, right? It's like, who needs what from me now? You know, or whether it's a member or whether it's my team or whatever, it's really a surprise. Every time I open my phone is a box of chocolates.
Oh wow!
Every time I look at it, it's like, you know.
So that's where we're different. I get very sad when nobody texts me. I'm like, oh, me don't text me.
Never, I will text you every day now.
Okay, go on.
And also, for me, being an only child, and being an adult only child now, means that the responsibility of my elderly parents also falls on me. So there really is a lot of like...
It's a pressure.
Yeah, you know, so...
Do well.
So quiet time at home is very important.
This message is for you.
That's right.
Hey, why suddenly I feel attacked? Yeah, so when you are designing your home or building your home, right, it's very important to like have a space for yourself somewhere that you can just relax. Whether it's an armchair in a corner.
My space is in the toilet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh? So your toilet very nice, is
I
it?
spend a lot of time in the toilet.
Oh, mine is in the bedroom.
In the bedroom,
Yeah, like she has an armchair in the corner. So like I said there needs to be, however small or big your house is, a little corner that you know you can just sit there and like, yeah.
So the bed is important. Noise cancelling earphones.
Noise cancelling, yeah. Did you do blindfolds?
No, thankfully I sleep like a log, so blackout curtains just enough. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. So what challenges have you been facing for New Fit?
Oh yeah, every day is a new surprise. Where do I even start? Sometimes it's manpower, not enough manpower. Sometimes it's politics. Sometimes it's like cash flow. Yeah, so it's
I know. Running a business is always about managing, juggling so many things at one time, right?
You know, and then it's like dealing with play school, you know.
Play school for adults,
Yeah, that's right. Because it's like you deal with one person, then after that everybody is like at the back like making a ruckus. Then you turn around and then this one is like, you know. So that's my life.
I guess that's quite challenging, lah. Yeah. So what about you? I think yours is thumb stand.
I think so. I'm really lucky that I get to do what I like for work. Like, you know, whether it's creating content for myself or for a client, planning events, producing a video for somebody. Like, or I like doing this. Oh, client comes and I have this product I want to launch. What can you do for me? Like, I like all this. I like having different people, different brands, different clients to work on at one time, because so I don't get bored.
Yes, I think you and I are quite similar lah.
Clearly ADHD somewhere.
And then like when I'm working at home, right? Sometimes in the afternoon I will scroll through my WhatsApp. I just need to talk to somebody.
Oh really?
Yeah, like nobody's replying, nobody's texting me. I just scroll and scroll. I think this person will reply me now, and then
I think you just like hearing your own voice.
ChatGPT.
I think, and then I love the flexibility. I've been freelance since 2010. I love the freedom of time, but there needs discipline. You need to, initially when I first started working at home, I keep sleeping. Okay, I still sleep a lot, but like you need to make sure you finish your work on time and don't get carried away with things at home.
Set a timetable for yourself, right? To make sure that you don't.
I used to have a bad habit of doing work in bed. Then I made myself a rule that bedroom is only for sleeping and other private affairs.
Other things.
I don't know how RA
It's okay.
your uncut is.
It's uncut.
But bedroom is only for sleeping, farting, and farting is anywhere. Sorry. Sorry. Bedroom. The bedroom is only for sleeping and sex. Okay, and then anything else has to go outside. Eating is okay lah. Couch sometimes can, dining table, and then a proper.
Are you sure eating? I have yelled at you for bringing food into the bedroom.
I never.
This morning you just did. So
when did what food did I bring this morning?
You brought in.
I never.
Told me to go.
But I don't. Yeah, I brought in to tell you to go to. Then I walk back out. I don't sit down and and then have a proper place to work. So I used to have a bad habit of taking my laptop to bed, and then I'll do work in bed.
That don't work like.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's really not very good. So you need to have a proper place where you can like set up your laptop, put your papers, your whatever, and your work. Very important. Yeah, but the only downside of this freelance life is, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree, is the unpredictability or ups and downs. Sometimes like it's a good month, it's a good month. Then when it's bad, it's bad. Then you just have to like, then you panic a bit, like oh no, and then you have to like chill and then go out, keep putting yourself out there, keep looking for people. Same as
yeah. It's like it's feast or drought.
Yeah.
Right. Suddenly it's like
when it's good, then you just take everything, because you don't know when it's going to like dry again. Yeah.
Then you're like oh shit,
Yeah. So but I don't know. I so far so good. I've been in this line for a while now. So yeah.
I think I met you back in
2009.
2009, 2010 during the Formula Drift days. So how's that going for you? Are you still doing? Because you're known for that
motorsports, right? Yeah. The scene died in Singapore lah.
Very sad, huh?
Yeah, those were the days.
You had the pink S2K, right?
Yeah. Modeled it. You can't even have a conversation in the car with me. My exhaust too loud.
We will try to find some footage of that.
I have photos, right?
Yeah. Oh, thank the Lord, those days are over though.
It was damn nice, okay. Yeah. But yeah, the motorsport scene in Singapore, other than F1, there's nothing here already.
There's nothing here. Even Formula Drift, it's not coming back anymore, right? Yeah, so I think that's a waste. Yeah. But I think moving forward, you're doing really well in terms of your business, right? I see you everywhere.
I hope that's a good thing.
In a good way lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, can always be better, but yeah, just have to keep hustling.
Yeah, so talking about this place that you're staying, so maybe you want to share more about what's going on here.
Oh, so prior to us getting together, I was staying in my own place.
Yes.
So that's rented out now, and then cause initially I was there, then she's at her own, she was at home place, I had my own place. Then we decided that after a while we're like okay lah. I didn't move in immediately.
Got the cooling period lah. How many months?
I don't even know who
Try
suggested.
before you buy.
Try before you buy, right?
Who suggested to move in together? Was it you or me?
Must be you lah. You extrovert ma.
No lah, I think it's you, right? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
I think it started.
You never
with
here's my key.
Started with like one toothbrush.
Oh yeah lah, yes. Right. Then clear one drawer for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think. We were staying over actually at each other's places.
I think it was getting too difficult, like going back and forth.
Then sometimes I forget certain things here.
No, I remember the first time I bumped into you guys was when I was running. I was jogging, and then you drove out. I was like, hey, how come these two are together?
Yeah. Then after I figured that it doesn't make sense to maintain two houses. So I moved in with her and then rent out my place.
Okay. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Yeah.
So you get a much bigger place.
But then we were, at that time, I was actually living in the next block.
Just there.
In a smaller unit. But then, recently the rental situation exploded. And then because my parents stay in that block, this is actually.
So actually, is your.
I actually grew up
here.
in this compound.
Okay.
So.
So everything is very near.
Yes. So again, like because my parents are growing old, my dad started having signs of dementia.
Oh.
So when we were giving up that lease there, my mom was like, "Can you please still stay in the
Stay
compound?"
at least within the estate, right?
So the search really was only within this estate lah.
So it's parent motivated lor.
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
But then our rule is we will always want to stay in the east. We don't want to leave the east.
Yeah, because
We
her
both
parents
grew
stay
up.
in the east as
I
well.
grew up in Siglap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I mean just a 7-minute drive. So we are so used to the east already. We don't want to leave the east.
I think the east is.
We are the
best
east side, best side of
east
people,
side,
you
the
know.
best side, yeah. So sorry,
Yeah, my
Westies.
whole life I've been in the east. So went to schools in the east also, except for uni. So yeah lor, we always want to stay here.
So talking about housing, right? Do you think that there are challenges as a couple in terms of housing in Singapore?
I think it doesn't matter as a couple or not. Housing in Singapore getting
It's a
quite
problem.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there are certain challenges with being LGBT that are specific to us lah. You know, as opposed to, I mean, already housing is expensive, and then we cannot officially like
Apply as a, for example, we cannot buy BTO as a couple
We cannot
because
buy
our
BTO,
union
yeah.
is not legally registered in Singapore. So the only way is for us to go in as joint singles, right?
Yes.
If you buy a resale.
Joint singles above 35.
Yeah, lor. I mean, we are both clearly above 35. Oh no! Oops. It's okay, I don't eat it every day. Yeah, so the one option is to go in as joint singles, but
I
no
mean,
point lah.
it's obviously also not as cheap as buying.
It's different. The grants you won't get as many
correct.
already.
So those are the kind of
Because the family nucleus is
Yes,
the one that is
is-
keeping,
yeah.
right?
We are not following that, so.
So I mean that's kind of one challenge that I would say would be the biggest lah, specifically to LGBT couples. But in general, I think housing is something that over the last few years, especially, we've seen the prices go up a lot, and that's quite like
It's
quite scary.
crazy,
Yeah.
It's really crazy, Bedok Blossom, the top floor is $820,000. Huh? For HDB, BTO?
Yeah, I think
What the?
I think prices are. I can't say that prices are cheap.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why is also because of how the government is trying to manage the cost.
Yeah.
So I feel at the end of the day, of course, we can always feedback. We can always give Singaporeans start to complain right? So we can complain. But I think there are also other options. But let's say if there are some things that you can change, what would be that change that, based on your feedback? What are the things that you want to change if you can change it?
I think so long as they've never ever recognized same-sex marriages, it's going to be very difficult to effect any kind of change, right?
I mean LGBT.
Yeah, like it's specific to
lah,
but
but
in general,
honestly, looking at the state of the world, it's not just us that's facing this like housing kind of inflation. It's kind of a worldwide thing at the moment.
yeah, one thing I love watching on Netflix is all the property reality shows. The LA one, then the Paris one, the London one, the New York one. I watch all. Then you realize that the prices in those cities are crazy. It's worse than here.
It's worse than here, yeah.
Then you're like, wow, and they don't have like public housing the way we do.
Yeah. So I think the public housing, seriously, I think we really have to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
Because we really keep it within the means. Of course, it might be a bit pricey, but they have something very structured, right? And the prices are not controlled solely by private developers. So I think this is something that we can think of on a good side lah, And I think for most housing, I guess private properties are still an option, I feel. Yeah, it's just that for HDBs, probably not so
I mean also age group, right? I mean if you're kind of younger, then obviously these large sums of money are obviously going to be more daunting for you. You know, and if you're just like if you're a young LGBT couple, for example, like buying private property is so
it's daunting.
Yeah.
Confirm,
You're like, where to get the money from? I got to pay my whole life,
You know, so
or next generation to finish paying for me also.
So I mean, like, I suppose that is, if you were to say challenges, that would be, I would say, a really big challenge for younger couples, because as a heterosexual couple in their 20s, for example, a nice stepping stone would be like a BTO or whatever.
Usually that's the route lah.
Yeah,
go BTO, cash out, and then move on.
Yeah,
so they have that trajectory.
You know,
right?
so the jump is not so great. Yeah. But I mean, for most of us, then I mean, like even for myself, speaking from experience, because I moved out of my family home when I was very young. My mother used it as a trial to like.
A trial.
Yeah, to see if I will survive on my
survive
own. Yeah, it was like real life
Deep
survival.
end, yeah.
She came back home one day and she's like, "How long are you going to live off me?" I'm like, "Excuse me."
How old were you then?
I was 22.
Oh.
Wow.
She's got the angmo
She very
mindset.
现实eh.
Yeah.
18, you're gonna go
And
already.
then
Yeah.
there was no, someone it was very shocking, right? Because there was no like argument leading up to it or whatever, no conversation. And then it was just suddenly like,
When are you going
yeah.
to?
And I'm like, excuse me? Like, I just came back from living in Australia and I think maybe she was like,
Used to not having you around.
Yes. And then suddenly I'm back and then she's like, oh my god.
There's extra person doctoring on the house.
Yeah. So then when I was 22, she's like, no. You've got all of your friends, right, that you talk about, that live on their own. Go and rent a room from them. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
My mother wants me back. Why must go and spend money and go and rent house? Why can't you just come back and stay, save the money? Then like why must go and then when I stayed in my place instead of renting, why you go and stay there? You can stay with me then rent out. Then you know I'm like, it's not always about the money.
It's quite interesting because you are the introvert, you're the extrovert. The extroverted side wants
the mother wants me to stay her, yeah. Then the introverted
the mother wants you to go away.
Yeah, I think different family values.
Yeah, different family values.
At a later stage, my mom did tell me, like, oh, you know, it's because I really wanted you to prove to me that if anything happens to me, you can survive on your own. That was her.
So she wanted that independence part of you to be.
Especially because clearly I'm not going to be married, right, and have a man looking after me. So it became more...
That was a very weird idea. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it became more evident and clearer to her that, you know, this was not going to happen. So she was like, okay, well then you will probably have to look after yourself, and are you able to look after yourself was the concern lah. Yeah.
So speaking of which then, your parents are okay with this relationship?
I mean, as okay as they can be, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do they support?
They support it in their own way lah. Yeah.
In their parents, Asian parents.
In their Asian parent way. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know a wedding day, your parents were not there. Yeah. So how did that come about to you?
I mean, they just don't approve of it lor. They know they grew up in I don't blame them, they grew up in an era where it's like, you know, gay is wrong, gay is bad. You know, in the past, in the 60s or 70s, you know, around the world, you know, some places it's a crime and all that. So I don't expect them to change their mindset. I think as long as they tolerate it, I don't need full acceptance. As long as but I think they're more or less like, because my dad he also showing signs of dementia. So so he's not as angry at me anymore, because I think he maybe sometimes he remembers, sometimes he forgets.
Very angry, you mean?
Yeah, when I first told them, he was really angry. he wanted to punish me, but he couldn't punish me because I wasn't living there anymore. He cannot chase me out of the house. I don't have any credit cards with him, he cannot cancel. I'm not taking pocket money from there anymore. Yeah, so there's like, he just wanted to do something to punish me, but he didn't have anything to punish me for then, except not talk to me.
Okay, your parents are very pleasant now. So
yeah, now I think it's more like kind of like no choice, you know,
just deal with it.
Yeah, just
accept it.
Like my mother, like sometimes she'll make like tong sui, then she asks for you and Grace.
So after 3.5 years, I think it will get better.
Yeah.
Over time,
so it's still not a oh, when is Grace's birthday? I want to take her out for dinner. Oh, come ask Grace come over for dinner. No. Still don't have. No, but small things lah. She will
think baby steps I guess.
And at least she refers to her as Grace. Now initially she was like that butch. Then I'm like, excuse me, that butch has a name.
Wow, really?
Yeah. She always like, yeah.
That is brutal.
Early stages she's like that butch. Then my sister, I'm like, oh, then I'm like, that butch has a name. Her name is Grace. Yeah, not easy lah. I mean, I really don't blame them because it's also that's why I'm stuck now because I'm very very close to my parents. The kind that we are very very close. We'll go out gai and we travel a lot together. And then she'll always ask me run errands for her. I also ask her run errands for me. So we are quite close. And it was very hard for me to do this because it's like I'm hurting them, right? You want to sell to them, but at the same time, you know, you're hurting them. So it was very difficult for me lah. But then. I just hope they understand that, you know, without sounding too bad, at the end of the day, when they expire, at least, you know, I'm happy. Rather than I force myself to. It's not that I didn't date, man. They have seen every single boyfriend. I don't even want to count, but like.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of them also.
But like.
So have I.
But like, yeah. So then after my mother, I say it's not that I never date. Then some more there's one. There's one she's so bad to her friend. She's like 这个是我大女儿哦，她换。Then the friend asked, oh, where's her boy? 她有没有 boyfriend 啊？结婚没有什么什么？ Then my mother, oh, 她换 boyfriend 来换 underwear, so bad leh. Then after I told my mother in private, can you please stop saying this kind of things to your friends? Like it's very embarrassing, you know. It's not that I cannot commit, you know. Look, clearly I can. It's just, you know. Then just the other day, my mother was like, yeah, you got no luck with men. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm with a woman. Silence.
That's a good reply.
Right? Yeah. But like, so I think she more or less like just I wouldn't say accept, I think she's just like tolerating it.
So do you like go out as a group together or no, not
special occasion?
Yeah, special occasion like say my birthday, Chinese New Year no.
Chinese New Year no. Visiting
my birthday yes lah. Because it's my birthday ma. But the initial years my birthday also no It had to be separate without her.
Like a separate celebration.
Yeah. Now slightly better. It's like if I insist then she'll be like fine. Yeah. So but it's not, she won't really ask her along, it's more like I drag her along. You know what I mean? Then she'll be like, okay lor. She won't say no lah. Sometimes I also feel like because she don't know how to say no. But it's better lah, but it's okay lah. I mean for me it's like it doesn't really like it bothered me a lot at the start, but now I'm more like
it's just part of life lah. That's
it is what it is lah.
So the next thing I want to ask is, I'm curious, what advice do you have like before, you know,
for couples lah.
Staying together? I
would say, okay, as far as possible, try to live together as a couple first before you get married and you purchase such a big, you know, before you make such a big purchase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
No, you don't make such a big decision, and I think to add to that, I think living together, it's also important to say that it's without parents. So not living together in the family home.
Oh yes, so living together as a couple separate from the family. Not 我搬进你家 that kind of thing. I know it's ideal, but it's not practical lah, because in Singapore it's not cheap, right? I mean, people rather, if you're just starting to work, you say you're together since uni, you want to save towards your BTO instead of putting money into a rental lah. I get it, but I don't know as far as possible whether it's a year, you just pay rental for a year, or
I mean, right now rental is high, so that's probably not so practical. But
where possible lah, I would say.
But why then? Why do you want to? Is it because the sex?
I mean, that's very important. But I mean, you know your parents outside watching TV, right? then I think it's more like, so you can find out if there are any deal breakers, because sometimes that's the only way you know a person, right? To be with this, can you be this person 24/7? That's one. Sometimes this person might irritate the shit out of you.
Maybe there's
sometimes
some little quotes.
Stop it lah. And then
that is a very good.
But I held it for 3 months. I think started farting after 3 months. So it's like too late to refund already. She doesn't fart at all.
Really?
She doesn't fart at all. Her body something wrong. She doesn't fart at all.
She just burps.
Also not often.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know where the air goes. Yeah. So it's more like to also to learn to make big decisions together. You know, then also finances. Right, then you know how are you with money? Are you the kind very giam one or very that one about money, or like is it okay if is it okay one person pays more things than the other, or must we like joint account and like details? So you know a lot of these things.
All these little quirks,
you really
little
will
things
know
that you will plan together as a couple. Will not come out if you are staying separate.
Yes. Yeah, or go holidays.
Yeah, actually holiday is different because holiday everybody is
you're
just
relaxed, you're not working.
People clean up for you.
Your best behavior for like however long, right?
Holiday at most like what, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 days, 5 days.
Yeah, but even then also can quarrel one day.
Yeah.
Right?
Can. Not me. I'm like can.
Yeah. So I think really this is a really good point. So it's like a trial period lah, money back guarantee.
Yeah, as far as possible. Because I know of couples who like, they be living with their parents separately. They ROM first, but they still continue staying with their parents because the BTO is not ready yet. Then when they finally get their kids and they move in, right, within a year they break up, then the MOP 很浪费, because they have to let it go back to HDB. Yeah, because they fight until damn jialat. Oh, you come back late lah, then you TV so late lah, then you don't have sex with me lah, and then it's
that one that you say is a
that's why important. No, then you watch
why you leave your socks on the floor?
Yeah, it's a lot of things. And then like I'm always the one doing. You're seldom home. You're always out entertaining. Then you don't clean the house. It's always me. You think I'm your maid. Then a lot of small things and learning to make decisions together, like for the big things. Because you can't even live together. Then how?
So can I say you guys are successfully gone through that phase of staying together and not have any deal breakers except for the farting?
You mean farting sounds such a bad thing? Now everyone's going to know
This is exclusive content.
谁不放屁的？你跟我讲。
I mean, oh yeah, that's right.
Anyway, yeah. So his question: So do you think we successfully managed to live together without any?
Yeah. Other than the small little things lah.
Yeah, I would say so, more or less.
Because we also found a way to communicate. Like when we are not happy with each other. Yeah, we don't really have the massive like quarrels and then you stay outside on the couch, or I don't come home and I don't have you. She'll just like I say a lot of the extrovert introvert thing, right? I'm the kind of person that if I'm not happy I should say. I just say.
No, I think that's very important.
Yeah,
I think communication is key.
She won't introvert you will keep
Oh, she won't
Yeah, so we had to come to like a compromise where I'm like, you need to let me know. And I promise I won't get angry at you. Like I will listen to you. I will take it and then I will.
Because you look like you will get angry.
Yeah, because the last thing, if she tell me and I han hui, right, then I tell you for what?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
So
no,
we
the
have to work
mechanism
together.
will come back, Yeah, I tell you. So
correct.
I don't dare to tell you anymore.
Correct. So I have to provide that safe space where she's like, okay, I will say, okay, I will find that courage to share my inner emotions even though I hate it, but you have to make sure that you don't scream at me
attack lah.
Like even if you don't agree, you know what I mean? So we found that balance. So she'll come to me and like, darling, I've been doing a lot of laundry lately, Then I'll be like, then sometimes 我不是故意的 leh, it's just, is it? Because I run almost every day, then my clothes very smelly Then I'll just take and throw there. Then she'll come to the toilet and like, walao eh. Like after a long day of work, I come back and then I smell your like sweaty clothes and then I have to wash for you.
Some more, right? Then the century smells like.
Century, walao eh. He said that I'm very smelly But then yeah, so that's another thing, to find a communication that works for the couple. So then it will make the home a lot sweeter. Because I always feel that a house is just a house, but it's the people are what makes the home, right?
Yes.
And I always believe that a conducive environment filled with love, peace, will make a lot of difference to you. Like when you live your life, you know what I mean? Like, for example, your house is very cluttered, very luan, right?
Yes.
Your own life will be very luan.
No, it's a reflection of how you live your life.
Exactly.
And then when you come back to a cluttered house,
then you also feel like
it's just like you don't feel like doing anything. In fact, you will like want to go out and do your stuff because you don't want to stay at home.
So I always believe that you should make the home like peaceful, very loving place. Then like we have pets, right? Where's my Bruno? I'm sleeping there. Yeah, then it will also be good for them, for the pets. To be, imagine you always shout and scream and snap at each other. Then the animals also like, why you always scream at each other? Then it's just, you know what I mean? It's just the vibes.
The universe lah, the energy.
The energy, that's the word I'm looking for.
I believe
the energy.
A lot in energy. So the energy is not right. Then you can't work in that environment.
So within a couple, you wanna, it's not just about, feng shui is about like prosperity for business and all, but the harmony between the people living in the house, whether you have helper or siblings or parents or whatever, the harmony between each other also very important.
Yes. I think
so you have to work out.
They must be aligned. Then everybody, everything will be very happy. Very
so we
nice.
found a way lah. Then I'll be like, oh, have I not? I'm sorry. Then like I just would like you. Then I'm like, okay, what would you like me to do? What can I do to make this situation better lah? Then she will like, it'll be good if you can take initiative and like do the laundry more, especially if you know it's your stinky clothes. Then I'll be like, okay. Then now I'm obsessed. The laundry basket must be empty one. If not, I come here, I cannot take all your TC. Then I overdo it, but she's very happy with it, right?
Very nice, actually Grace very nice.
Hello, I'm also
I'm
nice.
not saying that you're not, I know that was coming. I'm not saying you're not nice. I'm just saying she's very nice because she comes to you and say,
But that's how we instead of 小动作, you know what I mean? Imagine if she's not happy with it,
she
or like today no breakfast. Huh?
Yeah, no. So a lot of couples have this mind reading thing. They thought that you can read my mind, but cannot lah. Really, in a relationship, must say.
And the thing is, it can be very uncomfortable. But sometimes maybe the more uncomfortable it is, means the more you have to say it.
Yeah, because then you grow, ma.
Yeah.
Then you learn and you become better. Of course, there's an unreasonable side of things, but let's not go there.
And I think choice of words is very important. If she come and like, hey, you always never do laundry, why I have to do? If she come at me like that, I'll be like, hey, excuse me, I got do 2 weeks ago, okay? Then I will fight back because you come to me so aggressively. I instantly will fight back.
Accusational tone.
So tone, choice of words, very important.
Okay, so
kids
learn this. Okay, so that you
from
don't
2 aunties over here.
Whether you are straight or not straight.
Correct.
Communication.
Communication is key.
Yes. Find what works for me may not work for you.
Yeah.
Because our PC all different ma. So it's really just have to find. I mean, initially we had our bickering and all, but after a while you realize
you
what
grow into it and then you try to revolve around each other's
Yeah, for me I learned
life.
is timing. So even if I have something that I'm not, what you love, if I'm not happy with her, I cannot. 今天讲到今天想到今天讲不可以的嘞 You must wait.
Find the right timing lah.
Like today she had a very terrible day. Everybody at work made her angry. I think I better shut up lah because I learned the hard way. Can I say about the shower one? So there was one day she had a very stressful day. I think usual putting out fires at work. So she already went to work and settle everything. Then her mother, cause again being only child, everything also fall on her. The mother will find her for this for that. So she came home really. She very stressed. Then she was hanging the laundry because it's to help her de-stress. Then I thought I was being nice. I thought I come over and like, darling, I go and run the shower, get the water hot. Then we shower together. Okay. I was just trying to
make the mood lah.
Yeah. Then she then I walk away already. Then suddenly she come into the house. Darling, then I hear the tone. I'm like, hey, why is she so fierce? Why is it that you also want something from me? Then hey, hello, I just want to shower. I never. See, this is exactly what I mean. To her, is you still want something from her, even though it's a nice
something
gesture
that you want to do for her.
Yeah. Then she's like, the whole day everybody wants something from me. I come home also you want something from me. Then okay, I shower myself. Then I will 真的自己去冲凉咯. Then I come out, okay, the toilet is free now.
Oh wow, well, very sad.
Correct. Then after that she felt bad lah. But you see, this is exactly what I mean. Like,
timing, really
then
timing.
I cannot get offended also. You see, because I have to understand that it's not that I did anything wrong. You have
it's
to
just the wrong time.
Correct. Because some people might feel like, hey, well, I just want to do something nice for you. Then you 讲我, and then they start fighting, right? But I have to understand. I always take this step back and like, okay, why did she react that way?
I think that comes also with maturity, like.
Actually, it's true. In all my previous relationships, I show fight one. You shout, I shout louder.
Yeah, you shout, you want to be on upper hand.
Why cannot? But then with her, I always step back and that's why it's true love, because I will step back and try to understand.
You will be better for the person you love.
Yes.
Right.
It's true. I'm very patient with you. I don't know why.
Wow. So this starts aligning.
And then then after that she explained to me like, okay, I'm sorry. It's not you personally. It's really I had a day and I just cannot take any more like people wanting something from me.
Like,
Even she's like, I know you wanted to do something nice for me, but it's just that I know. Next time I know the timing. So really. Tone, choice of words, timing. Yeah.
But at least you guys communicate. I think that's really important. The communication really helps a lot. Okay. What are the hopes for you guys? What do you hope to happen in the future for you guys?
She want to be Tai Tai?
I would like to be Tai Tai. That's right.
Hello, 现实一点啦.
But I would still like to be Tai Tai.
Don't look at me. Then I want to be Tai Tai, how?
Too bad I asked first.
Oh wow. That one actually I have to agree lah.
Hey!
She say first ma.
She always like that one. Then she also say I cannot die first. Then I'm like, why? Because she said she'll be very sad. Then I said, I won't be sad, man. She said, you stronger. What nonsense is this? You ask her.
This one, you have to take it offline already. I cannot comment. This one is out of my scope.
Anyway, can you read?
Yeah,
what's the whole? Give a proper answer lah. That was a joke, guys. Yeah.
No, I'm still harping on the idea of how
No,
I want to know how
Tai
she's going to be a
Tai.
Tai
No,
Tai.
yeah, it's how it's going to happen.
How is your
No.
projection for that?
No, don't look at me. No, then what? No, I will
She's going to
no.
work harder.
No. If you want me to be Tai Tai, hello everybody, my name is Cheryl. My Instagram is CherylTSG. Would you like me to promote your product or services so my wife can be a Tai Tai?
Yeah, that's a good time.
Please help Tolong thanks.
Put me on a, I don't know, give me something that I can do. Nonsense like you just to what do you work for? So that my wife can be a Tai Tai. Che! No.
She's the gold digger in disguise.
No. No. I just want to play PlayStation at home every day and cuddle your dog. No.
So maybe about New Fit, like what do you hope to see? Like how do you see it going? It's been around for what? Coming 7 years, yeah?
Almost 7.
Almost 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, January will be 7
Correct.
years. Yeah. So wow, very long.
Yeah.
That's how long I've known you eh.
Means the business is good.
I mean, obviously ups and downs lah, like every business, but overall, it's been very enriching and what you like?
Continue.
You're thinking of something funny, right?
Continue.
So rude.
It's been very enriching. Go on.
Yeah, it's been a very enriching journey for me. You know, whether it's training my team or training like the members. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. What do you want to say?
Later you share after she's done.
Okay, go on.
I'm very curious. No, so for the long, like in the next five years, what do you hope New Fit will achieve? Like where do you see it going? That might help with your Tai Tai dreams, ma.
But she has to run the business.
Correct.
Yeah, no. So once you, I don't know, you can let it auto run, autopilot. It's not gonna be
See,
Tai
you
Tai.
make yourself a Tai Tai.
I mean, I really do enjoy. Like I said, it's very enriching, right? It allows me to watch people grow in front of me, and that for me is invaluable. And I would like for the brand to grow and open more branches and be able to see that affect more people.
That impact of how they can improve through your brand.
Yes,
right.
You know, whether it's internally through our staff or externally with the members. Yeah, so I've always believed that work needs to be of a higher purpose than just making money. So that bit of New Fit really is important to me. And at the end of the day, New Fit very much is a legacy project for me, right? Because we're clearly not going to have children. We decided that very early on in our relationship, and I wanted truly to leave something that would be a piece of me, a piece of...
It keeps going on.
Yes.
Even after you're gone.
Yeah. You know, because I don't talk about this very much. When I was younger, I was actually bullied a lot. I was a very strange child, so I was bullied a lot.
Still strange.
Correct, still strange, but grew into my weirdness. So it was actually through the journey of martial arts that actually gave me confidence and more I'm more self-assured, became more self-assured from it, you know, and watching that journey for my members means a lot to me because that was my journey. And I know the impact and the power of what doing something for yourself in that way can give you. Yeah, so kind of multiplying that would be my greatest achievement.
So that kind of satisfaction and the being able to see them really grow in confidence, like they come in and they're like shy, and then from there they become different because of what they've.
Because then it affects their everyday life, right? Whether or not, I mean, let's be real lah, who's going to be world champion? I mean,
No,
that's like the 0.01%,
Yes.
you know. But everybody has like real lives, right? Whether it's school or family or work, you know. And I think when you're more in control of yourself, you're more in control of your life.
Yes. I
Better
absolutely agree.
and you'll be able to make better decisions for yourself and therefore your life and therefore the people around you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, rather than making decisions from a place of like insecurity or whatever, which a lot of people do, then that's how this world is like in disarray, right?
Yes.
So kind of like in a small way, in my own way, making the world a better place, then I discovered it.
Yeah, no, I think I totally agree with you, because I think martial arts not just the discipline or sport itself, but it actually is a fundamental state of mind for everything you do, like in relationship, in career, friendships.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It sets the tone or the pace for everything to be built on. I think that's
so
really
I think it's a foundational tool for anybody's life. Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Okay, I totally agree with that.
I want to add on.
Yeah.
As much as you set up new feed to like help people, I think it's helped you also. As a
Yeah, for
person
sure.
To grow. And why I giggled at the start is because enriching, my goodness, y'all don't see the behind the scenes, okay? Running a bit, I really, through her, respect all you business owners, everybody doing their own business, okay? It's so difficult. There's so much stress, so much tears, so much anguish that people don't see, and I see it because I get the privilege of, being her partner, right? And I hear her innermost thoughts.
And you giggle.
Because I was like, enriching. That's such a
fake.
Nice, not fake, but it's a very nice way to put it. But it's like, wow, if only y'all can see. Because people always think 做生意很容易 or they always think they know better, right? They always, 你老板你应该有钱 right? Hello, all the money that I make goes back to the business. Everything like that. She puts the business above everything. She makes sure that her team needs to be fed first. They need to be paid first because they have families. She doesn't even take, like, how you say, like her salary comes last, everybody comes first. But who sees these things? Everybody score like, I want more money, you don't treat me. And then people are just so ungrateful, and I'm just like, bro. But the good thing is her team, the turnover is quite low. Like they've been with her for a very long time. So I think it's also. So as a partner, I also feel is, if your partner is a business owner, it's very important to also support them and reinforce them once in a while. Or tell her like, okay, you're a good person, you're not doing anything wrong, you know what I mean? And sometimes you also have to think for yourself because you keep thinking for others. And then when you burn out, then who's going to take care of them? Yeah. So as a partner, you need to help to
sometimes you get burnt out also, right? Then you think you have self-doubt. Am I doing this the right way, right?
Because everybody is always going to go to the 老板 if anything goes wrong, right?
Everything just lays on you. So every morning you wake up, you have this very heavy burden that you carry. So I totally get the sanctuary. So stop farting.
Yes. It's a normal process.
Okay, so what about you? Now
my hopes
your hopes and your
I hope
your 5 years.
When people ask me, right, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I don't know, to still be alive.
I think you'll still be lah.
I better be. What?
I have to die first.
Nobody die. I don't know, because for me I'm quite a spontaneous person, right? And I live quite day to day. I mean, I really
live on the edge, is it?
Do I live on the edge?
Sometimes.
I mean, I'm one who dare to push boundaries, who's not afraid to break rules.
You say really.
Not afraid to break rules. Have gotten into trouble a lot of times. But I guess those who know me will know that, I'm quite YOLO, but also not crazy lah, right? Right, like not like out of control lah. Yeah, not reckless.
Yeah, it's not
like
stupid
it's a good kind of crazy, and I quite live in the moment. I like live in the moment. So for me, I just need to keep working on, like building my brand, keeping myself relevant. Nowadays there are so many content creators out there. Everybody's all unique in their own ways. It's great, right? With all these social media platforms and everything. But at the end of the day, I also hope that people see me beyond my Instagram. I try to keep things very real on my Instagram. So what you see is really what you get.
Yes. You're very real.
Yeah. And I just hope to keep myself relevant, and also, you know, I don't just do Instagram, because people come to me and like, wow, so Instagram hor, can make a lot of money hor. Then I'm like, wow, very easy hor. Right? Then I'm just like, wow, it's not as easy as you guys think. It's a lot of work.
I look at me trying to do content, sharing session with them. And now she looks like she's hosting more than I'm hosting, right?
Oh no, occupational hazard.
No, but that means you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I also do beyond just my own platforms. I mean, I also tell people I also do work like video production, campaign management, event planning. I do a lot more than just, you know, talk about myself on Instagram lah. Yeah, so I just hope that people will see me beyond that and keep pushing my other the other things that I'm passionate about, like sustainability, body positivity lor. Like something that people will remember me for lah, I guess.
Yeah, I remember you for Rock the Naked Truth, really.
Very good.
I like that movement, but been too busy to make a commitment. I should come back soon. No, for real. Not for the camp, but really, really coming back. So when is your next event?
No, nowadays I cut down more on the physical events, but every year, the first Saturday of every month, we have a shirtless run.
Okay.
Yeah, basically you come
shirtless.
Girls in sports bra lah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
No. Shirtless. I never say topless. I say shirtless. Yeah.
Oh, so the first Saturday every month?
No, of every year.
Every year.
That's our anniversary event.
So when is the next year already, or have I missed
in the next January.
Next
January.
Coming
January.
Okay.
The first Saturday. Okay. You will come shirtless,
Right. So before we wrap up, any shout outs? Anything to share with everyone out there? I know you share a lot, but just one powerful wisdom.
Okay, so basically I'm the kind of person, like in the past I used to, because as an extrovert, right, I used to want to have many friends, and I used to want everybody to like me.
You.
Yes,
because
and because
popular,
of that,
right?
yes, and that led to like my body image issues, and also led me to like overcompensating, because like, let's say I want you to be my friend, then I treat you very nice. Then you only give me a bit of friendship, then I treat you even nicer. You know, now I try and like kill you with like kindness, that kind. After a while, it's like I get very disappointed if you don't reciprocate.
It's very tiring.
Friendship.
Also.
Yeah, and it's very tiring.
Because you are trying to keep going up a notch, trying to impress people that actually not.
Yes, but right? I think end of the day, right, it's just like, I think from her I also learned that you don't need a lot of friends, right? Yes. Like, and also there are different tiers. You know, like, cause I'm just nice to everybody. Then she'll be like, "We just met this person. Like, would this person do the same for you?" Like, not that you're being calculative, but then it's because you have limited energy, right, for everything and everybody in your life. But if you're going to take all this energy and split to 100 people, then you won't be able to give more to the people who deserve you.
Wow, this is very good,
Right? So it's more like, and the real friends do not require you to put in so much effort.
The maintenance is not there. You don't have to put in so much maintenance.
But because I put so much effort into these friends that I try to impress, right, I neglect those real friends that should matter. Yeah. You know, and then I'm like, this is why I have no friends lah.
That's why the ride or die.
That's why ride or die one only.
I think the social circle actually becomes smaller as you grow older, because you are more discerning in terms of how you actually spend time. I think the limited amount of time versus how you spend it is really strikes home, because at one point I was told like that. Wow, I try to be there for everyone, but then you realize
I think we like it. We want to help.
Yeah,
you know?
but cannot on. And sometimes the sad thing is they don't think you are helping.
Yeah, yes.
You know
they don't appreciate.
They don't appreciate. They think you are trying to tell them that you are better.
Oh wow.
You know, or that you are trying to school them, right? So to me, then you realize that actually those who matter will not come and
you don't even need to try so hard.
Right?
You don't even need to
then
try
those that really matter will come, and whatever you do, they will still come and say, "Hey, you are not good."
And then if you have built a beautiful home, you know, you have a solid relationship and a partnership, it's also important to spend time. I mean, you build such a nice home to be at home, right? I've become more of a homebody. You always influence me.
Sanctuary. That's the keyword for today.
Yeah, because sometimes I might spend all this time like on people who who don't matter, then she'll be like, okay. Then she will just guide me lah. Like she won't tell me don't do this for that friend, but she will say,
She'll ask
okay.
you.
She'll just ask me leading questions like, okay, one, will this friend do the same for you? Okay, yes or no. Number two, what will you be doing if you were not doing this thing for this friend?
Wow. She's your stabilizing pole.
She's my grounding force, oh.
Really?
Then I'm like,
Therapy kids.
then I'm like, oh, I say I will just be at home with two of you, like, and I haven't seen it all week, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, but certain things are so, I have learned to be more mindful of who I give my energy to, and also because the problem is when you give so much, right? After a while, you expect something, one, right? There will be, even if it's just a basic thank you, how many people just take it for granted, and then they're like, oh, 你帮我做, but then you know, I don't have to do the same.
Then
for
never
you.
mind. Then the thing they'll come back and say, but I never asked you to help me.
Yeah,
do it.
exactly. Then you like, oh, 你自己要做的嘛？
你自己要做，
Then you're
我
like,
又没有讲你要做给
then you're
我。
like, wow. Then you're like, okay, never mind. So now I'm more, and I think it's true because like, what did my therapist say? Oh, he said, you see, now you want to be this, now you are this nice, but then at the same time you do so much to and be so nice, but then you're also so bitter, right? Because at the end up you feel disappointed, ma. But he said I'd rather you be less nice,
So
and then you don't be so bitter.
don't have that bitter.
Not saying that you don't do anything for people anymore, no. You still do, but because I will overdo it one. You know what I mean? I said somebody will say I need a cup of water. Well, I will go all the way to like the best water place in Singapore and buy you the most pristine water. Then she's like, you can just go 楼下 Dasani 一个 water 过来而已嘛. But I will make sure.
Water 也是可以的。
Correct, but I will go all the way all out, and then because I think it's nice. Then
Shit, I missed that face. I missed
yeah,
it.
you missed it.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like I will do it for her, lor. Yeah, like not that I do, not like that anymore, but choose properly
lah.
who you want to do this. Give your energy to.
Okay.
That is my advice to all of you
that's
out
a
there. Be very
very
mindful
good
of
advice.
who you give your energy to, because as you get older, you just don't have the
You
energy
don't
to
have
keep
that,
up with everything and everybody.
the time or the energy. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think similarly, like, I would say the key message would be to look after yourself first. Yeah, I mean, because in 2019, I had a really bad meltdown, burnout, and I ended up in therapy. You know, which really kind of gave me a new perspective on how to live better, you know, to make better choices for myself. I mean, we all fall into that trap of like, how can I do more, right? And like, you're constantly doing, and whether it's friends or family or work, you're just constantly overextending, right? Thinking that, it will make you a better friend, a better
Similar.
Yeah, better like make you a better person.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I feel obligated just because I've been asked to do certain things, but no choice lah. Then just go. But end up I don't feel good.
Yeah, don't be afraid to say no and draw boundaries. Yeah, within reason.
Okay, good. So thank you for your time today, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
nice
thanks.
sharing, and I hope you're not feeling obligated to do this. But
No lah. Please, anytime I get to talk,
okay,
I don't mind.
great. Okay, so
Say
thanks
bye-bye to
for
Kat.
today, and bye bye.